Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is a new channel. I'm a new person on the internet, might say. I like to make movies and I'm an expert in advertising. I always wanted to make movies, I always wanted to make science fiction. Today I decided to make a challenge. I decided to make a challenge where I will make a short story into a short AI movie and I will use Hexfield to get my movie to be real. So, okay, what do we do? Let's say we have a script. I will explain you a little bit what does this script consist of. It's a pilot. Everything begins in the year 223. Basically, this pilot realizes at some point while taking some VIP chauffeur missions that the human race is in danger. A meteorite will hit the planet, no one knows, and he has to transport some human eggs onto another planet. All right, so how do we go from here? What do we do? So we have like a small script. Obviously, I have some descriptions for the character, personality, and so on, just so we have a reference. So let's get started. All right, so how would I go with this? Honestly, first and foremost, I'll do a short list. So let's just copy the script, the short story, go into our little friend ChatGPT, paste in the story in there, and ask, can you please make me a short list of this script? First off, then I also need some visual reference ideas. Okay. We'll go here, let ChatGPT do the job. So how I would go with this, first off, I would have a short list and then because I'm working on another movie, I kind of know the process. Then we would have to create like a character sheet. This is for another project that we will work on after this project. We would need a character sheet, so then we would start to do a storyboard or a script and get everything started. This is just an example of how it would work. And let's get it started, guys. Alright, I'm just gonna log inside Higgsfield. Alright, okay, so we have it all prepared. We're gonna use Nano Banana Pro as everyone does in this world. Alright, in here I did some tests for my other script, but besides that, let's get back to the shot list. Alright, shot list. Let's go with Act 1, the driver, establishing the world, Earth orbit, wide orbital shot of Earth at night, orbital rings, elevator, theaters, traffic lines, glowing like neutral pathways, vibe, Elysium, Ad Astra, Adam Curtis overlays, if text is used. Alright, so my ChatGPT understands that I do have a style. Don't necessarily agree with Ad Astra, maybe a little bit of Elysium. I would go with the same style that I chose for my other projects, and this particular style is more of a nano banana style. So anything sci-fi would kind of look like this. So probably would go with this because it's the easiest low effort thing, and I only have 2 hours a day to do this, so I won't waste any of your time, guys. It started in Figma. If you never used Figma, we're gonna have a new mood board because it does have an infinite mood board. I'm gonna call it the Intergalactic Pilot. Great. Now we have an empty slate, which is scary for everyone. Oh my god, what are we gonna do? Alright, cool. ChatGPT is not really the most visually pleasing way to experience this, and I'm a visual person, so I will ask, can you help me make a Notion page that has this shot list incorporated? Yes, Notion. Now, what is Notion? Notion helps you organize yourself. Alright, I'll show you the shot list that I did for my other project just so you have an idea. Let's just get shot one, scene location, shot type, camera movement, description, mood lighting, air prompt, VFX note, so on. The prompt is never kind of the same because I generated it with ChatGPT. I recommend you not write your prompt with ChatGPT unless you know what you're doing. Otherwise, just use your head rather than trying to figure out the prompt with ChatGPT. Is gonna take you a lot of credits. It's gonna steal a lot of credits from you, and it ain't that easy. All right, so let's make a new page. Notion has an AI that will help us do a shot list. I want to do a movie shot list. Help me create a table. Then we're gonna paste everything that ChatGPT gave us and see if the magic. We could just press paste, copy here. I'm going to Notion, paste this here, bam. Let's see if it will help us. Bam, great. Oh, okay. It's uploading. Alright. Okay, didn't really help us a lot. Toggle blah blah blah. Yes, I need a table with make it in a table format. You see, this is the first problem that you get asking. So I'm just gonna give you an example what happens if we just use prompts through ChatGPT, ChatGPT's AI and Notion's AI, just so you understand. Like make it table format or explain ChatGPT how to give me a prompt that will help Notion understand how to create a table out of my shot list, please. Here is an example. Oh, let's not even give it an example. Let's see if it works first. It's the most important thing. And I'm gonna do a lot of mistakes. I'm gonna try to build it live, so I have no other reference but my previous work, and then I just want to see if we can succeed doing it. Alright, let's see. The actual shot list yet, I only see the place for the paste your shot list text here. Ooh. Give me the shot list text as well, please. Yes. I'm not even using Pro ChatGPT, just so we see how much we can get out of the free ChatGPT. Alright. Imagine if we wouldn't have had ChatGPT, I've had to copy everything manually inside Notion, and we would have wasted at least 30 to 40 minutes. So I just saved 40 minutes of my life. Yes, let's see. Alright. Okay. It's working on the setup. I can rewrite this as a Notion markdown tailored to extract database property names. Alright. Do the table. Let's see. There's the table in here. Alright. Okay. Table. Alright. Okay. Place it in a table, please. On the human palette visual plot whatever file. Okay. Noodling. Alright. Amazing. Okay. Great. Now we have a shot list. As we can see, shot number 1, act 1, the driver, Earth orbit establishing, shot description, wide view at Earth at night. So basically, if we would just take these, just as an example, yeah, copy it, and go into Nano Banana Pro, and just go full experiment mode for now, without any reference. We already have a start. So for me, I'm a very visual person, so I really like to see what I'm creating at first, even though it's not perfect. I don't know how you guys are working, but I'm a visual person, and if you're a visual person too, I recommend you do the same. If you're not a visual person, probably the text would help you a lot to have the shot list figured out. But if you just go and shoot bullets in the blind somehow, you won't get too much. So let's see what happens if we don't have a structure. Yeah. Per shot, it's the wrong format, obviously. We're gonna wait a little. I'm just gonna cut to when it's ready. Sometimes the servers are too full for their own good. You see. So what do we want to get at first? We want to get a wide view of Earth at night with orbiter rings, elevators, and traffic line glowing across the planet. Great. It looks like shit, but it is a beginning. Orbital rings. It looks, honestly, it just looks like a time lapse. Yeah, I recommend you use Nano Banana Pro. It don't look good at all. Mm. Mm, 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 okay. So we have the shot list. Now the first thing we would have to figure out is the pilot. Yeah. We look in the script, the human pilot. Now let me show you some cool tricks. We have all this, we have basically a description of the character. I'll send you this document if you just want to check it, look into it, whatever. Okay, and now go to Google Gemini. Okay, and now we have to use Google Gemini. Yeah. Paste in the description of the character. Go on with it. Character profile, you created a compelling blah blah. Give me three visual suggestions of the pilot. So Google Gemini 3 is basically Nano Banana, in case you didn't know. Nano Banana is Google Gemini 3. Yes? Okay, good to know. So I'm using ChatGPT, Google Gemini, whatever, to help me go as fast as I can. Give me three visual suggestions of the pilot, or give me one visual suggestion. Sometimes with AI you just have to go one by one, because otherwise it just gets overwhelmed and doesn't do anything good. So in this way, in this regard, it's like a human. Let's see if it figures it out. Here we go. Okay, this is the human pilot. It looks like shit. Okay, how do we get this to look better? It looks way too cliche. But now if you're not specific with the AI, it's gonna be like, what do you want? What do you mean it's not cliche? What do you mean it is a cliche? Who are you and what the fuck do you want, human? Alright, this human pilot looks and feels bad. I like it. I don't necessarily enjoy it. He always wears a helmet not to reveal too much of the face and to have mystery. Recording. Okay. The helmet should cover his face. So my style of working is always diving in head first and then figuring it out on the way. Yeah. Great. It still doesn't look how I want. Let's go to Pinterest. Just make a mood board somehow of what we need. Yeah. Okay. Pilot aesthetic. Gotta find the pilot aesthetic. Driver pilot. Driver aesthetic. Sci-fi. Driver aesthetic. Oh look, this motherfucker looks like me. Oh shit, I'm not allowed to swear. I forgot, I'm sorry. Alright. see the aesthetics. I like this car. Put this guy here. That's just an example of how we're gonna deal with this. Obviously, in this case, as we can see, it's all moody. Gonna need a yellow car or a red car, so we have a contrast when we play with it. Let's see, like a sci-fi car. Sci-fi hover car. Obviously, we have thousands and thousands of examples like this. Not cool. Yeah. The only disadvantage when you work in Pinterest, with Pinterest, is that it all looks the same. It doesn't have any personality at all. Fucking bullshit. Okay. It's more of a yellow that I like. Ooh, I like this one. As we can see, there are some good references that we can use. Ooh, nice. Nice reference. This is all. Okay. For now, I think we have enough references. Yep. Nice. Yes. I like to have as many as possible. Okay. I like this Hyundai vibe. And we're gonna go with this. And we're gonna have the palette look like this. Okay, cool. Now we have a character sheet and a car. If we check the script, as we can see in the script, it says everything begins in the year 2123, when at the age of 28, after 8 years of working for Middle Eastern cartel, 5 years spent into whatever program, he's employed as all-purpose driver for the Moon Earth shuttle service. What is the... Let's just see what happens if we go on Pinterest. How would look like? Okay, so this is how the shuttle service would look like. Okay, this is just as a reference. world. So for now we have world references. Go. Some word references. And then we have character reference, character reference, reference, car, and then a car reference, car reference. Great, good, splendid. All right. We need this to look like. I need this to look like a VIP shuttle not as a race. Render an outside view of the ship and inside view. Okay. It is something. Good. Okay, so this is it for the day. Tomorrow we'll figure out more things for the mood board, and we're gonna add in and splash more personality. So the 2 hours for me is done. I did as little editing as possible, and see you tomorrow.